Do you have a habit that you would like to quit? If so, stay tuned to the end of this video and I'm going to be giving you some of my best tips on how to quit a habit. I'm John from BulldogMindset.com. On this channel, we help you go from the victim mindset to the Bulldog mindset. That's the mindset of mental toughness, of determination, of getting what you want and succeeding in life, not giving up and failing and being a little fucking baby. So I got this question from a 14-year-old. He says, "Hi John, my name is Eric. I am a 14-year-old kid from the Netherlands. I want to be a Bulldog, but after a few weeks trying to be a Bulldog, I lose desire and quit. And then after a few months, the cycle repeats. When I lose the desire, I don't care anymore of anything, even my family. What does it take to end this cycle and be a Bulldog? Eric, P.S. Sorry for my bad English." Well, fuck, you're 14, dude. So quitting the habit of the quitting habit. So how do you break that habit? How do you break that? What Eric is talking here? This is critical, honestly, to breaking any kind of habit, which is pushing through. Pushing through is the skill that you need to have here. Again, we could attack this from multiple angles. I've done a lot of videos on this channel about habit breaking. I've probably got one on habit breaking and pornography and all that shit here. So pushing through is basically where when you get to the point where you would normally quit, okay, where you've lost motivation and you don't feel like the result that you wanted before is worth doing what you want to do. Let's say that you're a runner and you're like, you know what? Fuck, I hate running. I'm done with running. Fuck that shit. Okay? Because you had a couple hard runs, you just lost your motivation. You know, at one point you had this idea of running this race or making some kind of time or making some kind of goal. This week, for whatever reason, you're like, you know what? Maybe it's not fucking worth it. Maybe this goal, this stupid thing I've been chasing, it's not fucking worth it. I'm going through so much pain for accomplish this, and I just don't want to do this shit anymore. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I don't even have the desire to achieve the goal that I originally set out to. Fuck it. That's going to happen. That's going to happen with just about anything. Pushing through would be to say this. It'd be to give yourself this talk. Hey John, you know what? Yeah, what you're saying is valid, and I know, John, that today you don't think you want to achieve that goal anymore. But let me tell you something. There's a deeper principle here. Fuck the goal, it doesn't even matter the time. I know. I agree with you, man. Are you a fucking quitter? Well, no, I'm not a quitter. Well, okay, because this is the thing that's at stake. It's not about the run, it's not about the training, it's not about the pain, it's not about some fucking medal or some time. It's about being a fucking quitter or not. Because if you make the choice to quit now, then you're gonna have a habit of quitting. When you make a decision to quit something, you don't know why you're making that decision. You may be fucking up. So it's better, John, that you just push through this shit and you don't give a shit if you feel like you're doing it or motivated or not, but you just go and do what you're committed to and pushing it as hard as you can, whether you feel like it or not. Because it gets rid of the possibility of the idea that you're quitting because you're a fucking wuss. Or you're quitting because you just don't like the pain anymore and you're a quitter. You gotta have this conversation with yourself, right? You gotta tell yourself that, look, this is coming. You should know that this day is coming. If you embark upon something great in your life, okay, if you try to change your life in some good way, you will encounter resistance, okay? Stephen Pressfield wrote a really good book about this. It's called The War of Art. I highly, highly recommend that you read this book. The idea is that if you try to move yourself from a lower plane of existence to a higher plane of existence, anytime you try to elevate yourself, improve yourself in some way, become a fucking Bulldog, what's going to happen is you're going to battle resistance. It's this uncaring, unseeable force that comes against you. You could call it procrastination, right? There's a lot of, things, but he's manifested this into this being that comes against you and wants to stop you from reaching that higher level. And you have to realize that the bigger principle is never the thing. Resistance is going to come. It's going to tell you that you don't want to do this anymore. That's not worth it anymore. It's not worth the results. And you're going to have to realize that the bigger principle is that it's who you're becoming. It's never about the thing. It's never about the goal. It's about who you become on that journey. And that's where pushing through comes through. If you push through, you'll end up on the other side where things will suddenly become easier again. This is kind of how life and personal development works. Imagine that you are flying okay? You're a little airplane, and you're trying to like go to a higher place, to a better place. So you're going up, 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 and you're going forward, okay? And then all of a sudden, you hit this wall of fucking jello, all right? And it's really hard to push the plane through this jello, right? You're flying, you're cruising, but you hit this jello. And most people, when they hit this jello, they give the fuck up. They quit. They're done. Fuck running, fuck writing my book, fuck lifting weights, fuck writing this code, whatever it is, okay? They stop. They don't want it anymore. You hit that little bit of jello, okay? If you can push through, on the other side of that jello is more clear air. And you'll once you're past that barrier, you'll never go back. The thing is, most people won't cut through that. And what's going to happen is you're going to hit that jello again. You're going to hit another wall. And most people, in most areas of their life, they are level 1. And they're always level 1. They're level 1 athlete. They're a level 1 guitarist. They're a level 1 writer. They're a level 1 programmer. They're a level 1 whatever the fuck it is. Maybe they hit level 2 on some things, but most people are level 1. And the reason why is they can't push through. And every time that you try to push through and you fail, you're stuck there. Your plane fucking falls to the ground. You take your plane, you walk it back over, you drag it back over to the start line, and you got to start over again and fly, and you hit that same fucking jello wall. Let me tell you something. You know the jello wall is there. You know resistance is coming. How about the next time you get in your plane, instead of just assuming that it's going to be a smooth fly, you realize that it may be fun now, it may be easy now, but you're going to hit the fucking wall. Just like, I just read the story of the Odyssey, okay? Odysseus, right? When he was sailing home from Troy after the north winds blew him back and he's sailing back, right? And he's going to the Sirens. He tells his men, he says, okay, tie me up, right? Xerxes told him that he needed to do this because he's going to encounter the Sirens. He said, tie me up to the mast. And if I tell you to let me free, okay, because the Sirens call, right? He says, tie me tighter, bind me more. Now, why? Because he knew that the Sirens, because Xerxes told him that if you hear the Sirens call, you're fucked. They're going to kill you. You're going to die. You can't resist this shit. It's coming. He didn't say, you know what? Yeah, thanks, Xerxes, but you know what? I'll tell you what. I think I'm cool. I think I'll be fine. I'll be good. I'll be able to handle that shit. It's fine. All right? He had his men put wax in their ears, and then he had them tie him up. Okay? And he had them tie him tighter when he started to hear it. Because he was prepared ahead of time. Are you stupid? Okay? Are you stupid enough? No, you're not that stupid. What you're going to do is you're going to say, I expect it, I'm ready for it, and when it comes, I'm coming up with a plan. Just like Odysseus came up with a plan. Once you push through, and you get to level 2, it's going to keep coming again, but you're going to have some smooth sailing for a while. Okay? And if you really want to succeed in life, if you really want to elevate your level and not be level fucking 1 in everything you do in life, you're going to have to push through. Most people are not prepared. And they hit the wall and they bounce the fuck off and they give the fuck up and they do it over and over again. How much time do you want to waste in your life going through this stupid cycle when all it takes, like you're 3 feet from gold. When you hit that jello wall, you're almost there. That's what you have to remind yourself. You have to remind yourself in your head, you have to say, the reason why it's hard right now, the reason why I feel like fucking giving up is because I'm almost there. The closer you are to your goal, the harder it will become. That last 10% is the most important. So you have to remind yourself when you get to that it means you're close. And you have to push through and finish strong. That's the thing. But the only way you're going to do that is if you think about this ahead of time. When you're in the right frame of mind, when you're starting out on a noble journey, pack the provisions. Expect the jello wall. Prepare yourself to push through. Give yourself everything, the pep talk that you need ahead of time to plan it, to say, when this shit happens, and I know this day's coming, this is what I will do. And I will execute this no matter what. And force yourself to do that. That's my answer. Click that subscribe button down below. So I'll talk to you next time. Take care.